Hello and welcome back to more rated games on Wololo Kingdoms. I'm gonna continue with Eddie against Stout after these 3 games between LB10 and Fedex. So the third game streamed on Mem's stream, so I wanted to see actually Fedex back and seems to be playing a lot of Arena actually, and I like to see LB10 who came from HB, LB from HD, LD playing in teal. My voice may still be down a little bit, I'm still not really healthy, but it should be alright. We have LB10 playing as Khmer and Fedex Chinese, which means the 4-deer Fedex hat here in the corner. Very important for him. Let's go for his map actually right now. We have the main stone safe in the back, the second stone safe in the back, so he wants to get a castle up, no problem usually. We have the main gold pretty forward, then the second gold outside, and the third gold even more far away, also outside, one really close to his base. This one not so close, but it's alright. And extra gold here, really on the right hand side. One really on the left, close to an extra stone, and this one actually closer to LB10's map already. We can see LB10, I think, had 4 deer there outside, but LB10 is using the sheep to keep the gate open, and Fedex in the meantime trying to get as much free food as possible. Of course, the Chinese, I think he's actually a little bit ahead of the villagers, but LB10 clicked up first. You never know how good are you with Chinese, or at least I don't know. And of course, Fedex is going to take gold from main gold here, getting a mining camp right now. Right, we're just going to build a farm, go for wood. Nothing special here, I think. As for LB, let's see his map. Main gold safe in the back, this is important as well. Second gold safe in the back, main stone safe in the back, and an extra gold, which LB10 has scouted, good for him. So that means not so many resources outside. The second stone is outside, and I guess one of the golds, even a third gold inside. Look at this, so LB10 with a pretty decent map. We've seen this relic, and LB10 up to feudal age. He does not need buildings to click up the castle age. That's the Khmer bonus. Let's see how many dishes are going to do. LB10 maybe going for one more. He needs a little bit more food actually. But behind us is not looking too good. Now he dropped the food and not going for another villager. Maybe should have created one more will. And yeah, a lot of wood in the bank of course, but not going for market or blacksmith or anything. Doesn't really need it, as we said. So clicking up 1446. Let's see for Fedex here, what is he going to do? Do we see anything special? Not on stone. He has the resources to click up. He is going for that second villager, market blacksmith up for him, and he's sending 5 villagers on gold in total. A bit of a scout fight happening. Looks like Fedex actually lost the scout here. LB10 must have gotten his first hit. And both players on the way to castle age, double Fedex coming in. And a second mining camp from Fedex actually. This looks like a monk rush. I think Khmer missing the atonement. I looked it up like a few minutes ago, but I already forgot. So not really a monk rush civilization. Khmer doing very good elephants, of course, with the tusk sword, I think, making the ballista elephants and also scorpions stronger. But that's pretty much it, I feel. Not sure about it. LB10 of course going to scout. Can Fedex... No, didn't even scout LB10's map. This is not looking good for him, so he's going with the rush in the dark. He should know that LB10 is somewhere in that corner, but he cannot take it for granted. Now LB is up to castle age to see monastery coming up for him. I guess extra TCs? Yes, one extra TC between the stone, gold and the forest. Fasting privilege, question, you smash. 3rd TC actually coming up from LB10 as well. Let's see, is Fedex actually doing this? Pretty unlikely. No, there's a double monastery, does not have the food to go fasting privilege. It's not going to happen, both are coming from Fedex as well. So we're gonna see monks here and maybe a second TC very soon, but can't really be sure. Maybe he's going relatively fast in privilege. He's got a lot of wood in the bank, maybe also enough for a forward siege workshop, which he's not getting right now. So LB10 going with the monk out now, still being annoying to Fedex. Switch to LB10's point of view. He's got 3 TCs up and running now, and got a few farms already, more coming in, so he should be able to stay in villager production for quite some time. Now there's 2 monks trying to convert LB10 scout, which is not happening. TC coming up with the main gold. LB10 did not see this yet. I had to sneeze there, sorry. And LB is still continuing to collect relics. He's got 2 monks there, going for a 3rd monk actually, so must have a few villagers on gold, where's his main gold? But he's sending the villagers back to take wood now. Probably a better idea, maybe even with the 4th TC. not the best idea against the Monk Rush, but it's possible. Fedex at the same time also 3 TCs, third TC just coming up, and that means both players are going for more of a boomy instead of a rushy game, if you can call it like that. 2 Monks now going forward. Does Fedex have relics? He's got one of them. There's 2 more on the right hand side, which Fedex cannot see yet. LB10 can see one of them, and he's sending a Monk already. Healing the scout, going forward again. At the same time, they're trying to boom to get as many villagers as possible and get them working, of course. There's the forward siege workshop from Fedex as expected. And LB10 is actually able to get 3 and maybe even 4 relics. This would be a huge win against the Chinese, or against the Fedex Chinese playing with monks here. LB can see the siege workshop coming up, so he knows what's happening. Stables being put up from LB10 actually. Lightcap research coming in immediately. He's got a lot of gold, so he could buy some food if he needs it. And still 3 TCs running, 52 villagers. He may cut down the village production a little bit to get more Lightcap up, but for now he seems to be fine. No siege workshop though. Doesn't have the wood really, and he's on stone at this point, so maybe a castle coming up in front of the TC would be an option. Of course, this ram unobjected will be able to go through the wall really soon. LB10 housed at 65, I got a house there. And actually spears coming up from Fedex, so he knows what's happening, he knows LB10 might go for the Lightcap defense, and he wants to protect his monks, wants to counter those Lightcap, while at the same time still booming for him as well. And I think that's probably one of the safest way to play, and it's a very successful one. If you're not facing somebody like Eddie, who is potentially going to destroy you. I assume LB10 has bought some stone to get this castle up. I think he should have deleted that farm, because on the left hand side he's still open. And there's a few monks trying to convert the villagers. He may get 1 or 2. That's at least 1 villager being converted too. And did you get a tome on Wheelbarrow coming from Fedex right now? I'm not sure if LB10 got it. And there's the Lightcap moving forward. 1 monk. But a Lightcap converted actually. And the castle is up, so Fedex needs to go back immediately. He got 3 villagers, I guess. Or even 4, I'm not sure. But a Lightcap starting to hunt down those monks. Of course, they're gonna be killed easily by the Spearmen. Spearmen are doing relatively good against Lightcap also. Maybe not Hussars, but Lightcap are pretty vulnerable also to spears. And Fedex pushes up by that castle and by the Lightcap, so he has to go back right now. LB10 low on gold at this point. 1k wood in the bank. As for Fedex, resources looking a little bit better, but he lost quite a few resources. Now he's going away actually. Looks like he's abandoning that forward. Another Lightcap being converted, and is the converted Spearman for LB? Looks like it, so he should be able to almost get a Lightcap down. And that's a minor fight, while LB10 only now is getting Wheelbarrow. That's quite late, he should have gotten it earlier. Can he get the monk? Yes, the last monk's going down, and a few villagers will die as well. So Fedex lost all his forward army, but his resources looking good. Villager numbers, Fedex is ahead by 12 right now, and he got Wheelbarrow a little bit earlier, so the first TC up and running, he should be able to click up to Privilege in a relatively good time. And I'm not sure what he can do against Khmer. On the other hand, I don't know what Khmer are going to do against, let's say, Chukunu and monks. So let's see what LB10 is actually planning to do. Fedex clicking up to Privilege. LB10, did he cancel Wheelbarrow before? I thought he was getting it, but not sure. He's getting Wheelbarrow now, gold mining as well. Really late up here. I guess you're getting used to me being muted from time to time. And of course LB10 deciding to get rid of that forward, and also having the 4 Lightcap to protect the ram, I guess. But Fedex on the way to Imp, what is he going to do? He is with 4 villagers in stone only, so maybe not Chukunu. A lot of villagers in gold. Is he going for more monks? He knows elephants will be strong. Archer range is actually coming up. Not sure if he's going arbalest or elite skirmishes here, but you want to have some gold units at this point in the game. I imagine siege is an option as well. Still, I don't know the meta here at all, and I guess the players need to find out for themselves. Maybe think something quickly. And there are 3 archer ranges. Imperial Age soon to be finished. LB10 clicked up as well. Getting a mining camp with 1 villager inside that outpost. That's actually looking quite funny. But the villagers will travel to this gold as soon as they're finishing the main gold, which is running quite low actually. That's not even 800 left. Probably like 600. Crossbow one on the way for Fedex now, on the way to Village and starting to create archers. So Arbalest is the choice of Fedex at this point. No castle up for him yet, and you want to get trebuchets and maybe conscription at least. Rocketry, not sure. We have actually the 2 Scorpion Sieves here, let's go like that, because we have Rocketry for Chinese and we have the Tusk Sword for Khmer, but I don't think we're gonna see a lot of Scorpions here. Arbalest Pikeman on the way for Fedex as well, Botkin are coming in. LB10 moving out to get more stone. He's got a lot of food and gold in the bank right now. He's got 3-4 stables for the light calf, going for university now. And what else? Skateboarding on Bloodlines Husbandry, so maybe we're gonna see elephants? Not too sure about it, because Chinese do have at least decent monks. They may be missing block printing, not quite sure right now, but battle elephants is not easy to pull off in a 1v1, I think. There's a castle coming up from Fedex to protect those 2 golds here, actually all 3 of them. Main gold running very low now, under 300, and the arbalest moving out to take down the spearman, maybe the light calf. The monk should get away quick here, and Scorpion will be decent against the arbalest. It's coming in ballistics, conscription, thumbling for Fedex, handcard, stone shift mining, elite battle elephant for LB10. This could be interesting. Where's the elite battle elephant upgrade coming in? There we go, and battle elephant creation starting, I think 120 food, 70 gold, 300 HP for elite battle elephant plus bloodlines, which he probably did already. And I think the elite gets 16 attack, if I recall from a game I just watched at Klavski's, no, at T90's stream. Klavski was also streaming that. And what else? 14 chamber are all coming in. Petrarch armor, chemistry, capram for Fedex, so he needs some siege, he knows that. What else do we have? 2 castles up for LB10 protecting his eco. The main part of it, the main resources are in the back here, so I'm not sure who's going to win this game. For now, Fedex 40 more population, which is a lot, and he's got a lot of army out right now. Of course, arbalest production quite quick here. I think LB10 doing tusk swords. Is he going for ballista elephants, or is it going to be scorpions? Both is possible, because it's not going to help the battle elephants, the standard ones, as far as I remember. We have the rest of the cavalry from LB10 on the right hand side, and pikeman was done for Fedex, so halberdier is not far away. LB10 low on resources is spending a lot. Is he still going for battle elephants? Well, they are in that castle. Coming out now, elite battle elephant, 16 plus 4 tech, 3 plus 2 and defense upgrades. I think he's missing the last one. Yeah, plate burning are coming in. Now the elite battle elephants moving out to try and take down the Chukunu and arbalest. And I think Fedex knows he needs to go back at least underneath that castle to make sure that he's not going to lose all of that. 320 HP and 7 pierce armor means the arbalest only doing 3 damage. Chukunu maybe a little bit more, but it's not easy to counter this army with only archer units. We have our Seatram Masonry coming in. Seatram, very important upgrade. LB10 still staying on the battle elephants. Fedex got enough stone for another castle, and I think he's switching the Chukunu rocketry coming in as well, making the Chukunu stronger, of course. Not sure what Tusk Sword is all about. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe Tusk Sword is the attack upgrade for elite battle elephants. I'm not sure. What's the other one called? I want to look that up right now. No, plus 3 attacks. Sorry, double crossbow is the other one. So it's actually for the battle elephants. My fault. Sorry for that. I'm still learning, of course. Tusk Sword means 16 plus 1 plus 3, and I guess they can get more attack upgrades as well. Tusk Sword, a very important upgrade for those battle elephants then actually. And LB10 trying to make them work. Of course, they're pretty costly. And the Chukunu should be able to take down battle elephants rather quickly. But LB needs something else to counter Chukunu, because that's not enough battle elephants. If there were a lot of them, like double, then the Chukunu would be in trouble. Like this, LB10 needs a lot of time to actually get an attack on the Chukunu. Now this is looking good for LB. He is doing a lot of damage on those Chukunu, going back because there's the 2 castles waiting, and Captain actually coming from LB10, but I see trams inside for Fedex. Fedex for now still with some form of map control, getting a cast on the right hand side to protect his extra gold, also going on the stone on the left hand side, and LB10 sending more rams, but it's only capped rams. I think they get siege rams, not siege onager. LB, not so many resources left. Fedex, not too high on gold, but otherwise looking alright. Trebuchets now coming out, and those Chukunu are taking on elite battle elephants rather quickly actually, so maybe elite skirmishes would be an option to mix in for LB. I think he doesn't have the resources right now. He got 118 villagers, 112, 118 for Fedex. Pretty much fully boomed, but Fedex would triple the military units at this point, and elite battle elephants only are not going to cut it here against so many Chukunu non-elite, but maybe coming in soon. LB10 now switching to the elite skirmishers. I think he should go back to the elephants. He's losing too many of them, not getting them working cost effectively, I guess, and Now he has to retreat very fast because there's the monks coming in. And of course, battle elephants are going to be easy to convert. LB10 still producing battle elephants, or it just was. And got enough stone for another castle, but he's preparing this one because there was a trebuchet hitting it. On the left hand side, we have more archer rangers coming up. A lot of elite skirmishes being created at this point. On the right hand side for Fedex, one siege workshop and barracks on the way, I guess. Pikemen and maybe Halberdier will come in very soon. Fedex, a lot of food in the bank. Could even think about something like light cav, just to raid, just to go in and disturb the eco from LB10. But for now, he's focusing on this main attack with the siege rams and Chukunu non-elite. I think he should go for it. Go for elite Chukunu. Yeah, there we go. Fedex got the resources, so why not make them even stronger? Not sure what's the upgrade for Chukunu. I don't think they're getting more attack, more HP. So maybe they're shooting faster, more arrows, something like that. I don't really remember. But elite Chukunu are a very strong unit. And the battle offense 60 plus 5 attack. Now that's a lot. But is it gonna be enough to fight all these elite Chukunu? You need more elite skirmishes, I think. Oh, they're on the left hand side. And this castle is still getting attacked. LB10 trying to repair it, but it's gonna go down very soon. Ballistics hoardings with the archer armor coming in as well. Ballistics important for the elite skirmishes, of course. The problem is the siege rams. They're gonna take a lot of damage from those elite skirmishes. Battle elephants now moving forward. LB10 trying to build some sort of fallout. Go forward. These trebuchets should go down, but the castle fell. Illumination and Theocracy coming in, so Fedex deciding to go monks against the elephants. Makes sense if they got 2 or 3 conversions already. And there is not enough battle elephants to attack these Chukunu really. The elite skirmishes too far away. The siege rams taking still a little bit of that arrow fire from the elite skirmishes. And I think LB10 needs some form of siege himself. Maybe onagers even, to get a few shots on the siege rams and maybe 1 or 2 on the elite Chukunu, who are now, I guess, fully upgraded. Blast Furnace coming in for LB10, the last attack upgrade on the elite battle elephants. But it's not really looking really too promising. Fedex now low on gold, but LB10 doesn't really have too many resources either. On the right hand side, there were a few siege rams, but not going through, and still creating a lot of elite skirmishes. Creation for LB10 here. The problem is he cannot really fight those siege rams. They are a very good idea for Fedex, and I think LB10 needs his own siege rams or onagers, one of both, and don't know if he can afford them. Idle villagers 16 and 9, and not too many. And Fedex still producing more elite Chukunu, sending them forward, taking down as many elephants as possible. They take quite a few arrows, but LB10 finally deciding to call GG. He knows he cannot defend this. He does not have anything against elite Chukunu right now. The elite skirmishes won't cut the deal, and you need onagers or siege rams actually. Probably onagers even better because elite Chukunu go through siege rams really fast as well. Hope you enjoyed this first game between Fedex and LB, and see you in the next game. GG.